Hi, and welcome to Next Edge. In this video today, I'm going to be giving you some different arms that you can use in your basic upright spin. So let's get started. So on these upright spins, I'm going to be doing a 1 foot, but if you feel more comfortable on 2 feet, by all means, please go for that. Or if you want to make it harder, awesome. Now, you're also gonna see me enter from a forward pump around and pull it up. I'm gonna keep it super simple today. That way you can mimic and follow along. So let's get started. All right, so the very first spin that we're gonna do is a very traditional arms in holding. You're gonna see me do 2 pumps into the spin. The second one will be that press and then that gather. So we're gonna go pump 1. Now this one, pump and in, and exit out. That is our first one with the arms just coming into the body and a nice exit out. All right, so we've done that traditional position of the upright spin. Now it's time to add some fun arms that I love doing. So the first one that we're gonna do is, it's gonna be hands on our hip. And as you notice, when I put my hands on my hip, my fingers are towards my stomach this way and they're not going towards my back. So we really wanna make sure that when we grab the hips, fingers are in and not out. Another thing that I want you to focus on is this right arm coming around and then placing it on the body. So those are 2 things that I want you to focus on, is the arm coming around and then fingers towards our stomach. So we're gonna keep it all the same with those 2 pumps. So we're gonna go pump 1, pump 2, now hold it back and then press and then bring them on the hips. And then nice exit out and hold. And those are our first arms, trying them on the hips. Again, I'm making sure that my body is nice and pulled up and I'm not scrunching forward. It's very important to feel nice and tall in that upright spin, the knees in front of the body and the toes pointing down. Now for our second arm that we're gonna learn, and it's going to be the same with that left hand on the hip, but we're gonna bring this right arm up and we're gonna hold it nice and strong. So it's gonna look like this. We're gonna go pump, pump, hold, and then up nice and tall. Again, I'm pulling my upper body up nice and tall, and that arm stretching right over my head. It's not pulling in front or behind. So let's try it now. Arms always holding nice and open and pulled up. I'm gonna go pump 1, together. Pump, hold, here's that right arm, hand on hip, pulling up. And nice exit out. And hold. As you can see, I really take that right arm, I go around and then I pull it up. Yes, it's not sneaking through and then pulling up and holding. We're helping that spin out also to accelerate with that right arm, press and up. So that is our second arm position. Now it's time for our third arms that we're gonna learn within the spin, and it's going to look like this. And you can use this for more of a sassy type program. So we're gonna bring the arms exactly the same entry, press, and then drop them down and hold. So I'm keeping my arms very strong throughout and allowing the wrist to drop down. It really doesn't matter which arm is in front as long as they meet. You just wanna make sure that they meet and then drop the wrist down. So let's give it a try. Again, nice starting position. I'm nice and open. My left arm is leading, my right arm is back. We're gonna go pump 1, together. Now hold the right, notice the right arm coming around and drop it down. And press out of that spin and step forward. And there you have it. This is one of the simpler arms, but we just want to make sure that we keep that right arm coming around, they meet, and drop it down. Now, you don't have to use that drop down. That's just a little extra that I'm adding. You can just keep them out nice and in front with that beautiful stretch. Now it's time for our fourth and final arms that we're gonna learn today, and this one is definitely more tricky, but don't worry, with a little bit of practice, you will get it. We're gonna switch our arms within the spin. So we're gonna go 1 and 2 here. And you can practice this without even spinning, just getting used to the arms. Wrapping, open, wrap, open, wrap, open, wrap. So this is all we're gonna be doing within that upright spin. Again, if you feel more comfortable trying it on 2 feet first, perfect. If you wanna pull it up to 1 foot, awesome. You can use this even a cross foot, forwards or backwards. So Let's try it now. Again, always starting position, very nice and pulled up. I'm gonna go pump 1, press, in, wrap, open, wrap, open, wrap. As you can see, that one is definitely very challenging, and you can notice my spin will speed up, it slows down, speeds up, slows down, speeds up. It's a great way to learn how to increase your speed. Okay, there you have it. Those are the arm positions that we've learned today. Let's do a quick recap on all of them. So the first one that you saw is just the basic traditional position. Arms coming into our body, we're still nice and pulled up. The first arms that we've learned that were different are the hands on the hips, making sure that the fingers are facing in towards the body and not pressing back out. The second one is that right arm coming up and holding. Now, I forgot to mention this, if you spin in the other direction, that left arm will pull up while your right hand's on the hip. The third arms that we learned were in front of our body, dropping down. Now again, you can keep them out straight with long fingers, or you can add a little bit of pizzazz to that spin and just drop the wrist down. And the last one that we learned were the arms crossing, open, cross, and open. I love this one because it's a great way to learn how to increase your speed within the spin. So there you have it. Those are some great arm positions that you can try on your next practice session.